Alright, sorry about that to people who chose pile 4. I mean, if you are consistent viewers on my channel, you already know that majority of the time this happens and everything. But, I mean, I always say, look at the brighter side of things. I mean, at least you have your own personal video to yourself, not mixed with the other piles. I mean, I guess if you want to look at it, think of or look or have like a positive outlook on it. But anyways, I'm gonna recap and everything just to go over the cards again, and well, at least the 4 of Swords again and everything, and then I'll jump right into the other cards. Okay, so with the 4 of Swords and everything, with the 4 of Swords being present here, I feel like there is a lot of like stress stress and anxiety, and I feel like it's just weighing over the situation, whether this be a crush, whether this be you separated from this person, or even if you're currently with this person, because I feel like there's like different sectors of people here where it's like you're in a relationship. Some of you, I feel like it's just about a crush, and then for others of you, I feel like this has to do with I said a crush, somebody that you're with, and then somebody that you got in separation with. I feel like if you're in separation from this person, I feel like for a large sum of you, this could have been a recent separation and everything from this person. But I do see a few some of yous that this separation has been, going on for some time now and everything, like, for like months at a time. Okay, but I feel as though that this situation, this connection and everything is really weighing on you. Like, I feel like there's a lot of stress and anxiety that's being there, and it's because of like the swords being displayed here in the image. I don't know if you guys can see it properly. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do the best that I can to show the artwork here, but it's like she's holding this sword, and it's like she's guarding this sword to her heart. It's like she's being heavily guarded and everything, and I feel like she's guarding her heart and everything. And I feel like, a lot of people, they get like that and everything, especially when it comes to a relationship. And if things are being chaotic and everything, or if you're just trying with a person and stuff like that, sometimes it's like, you feel like you have to be guarded and everything. So yeah, it's like she has this sword sort of guarding her heart. Then there's these 3 swords here. It's like one is sort of like in her hair, and then like the like, well, 2 of them actually are in her hair, and then there's one that it looks like it's going through like more her head. Like, you can't really see it like stringing through like her head, like but it looks like it's sort of like going through her head in a way. So yeah, like, so it's telling me, like, I feel like there's just a lot of stress that you are personally going through right now, which is emotionally and physically that you are feeling. And I feel like there's a sense of just being heavily guarded here, over the situation. And I feel like the card is telling me, and like spirit universe is trying to tell me too, that you need to go through a period of rest, because 4 of Swords is talking about rest, and like, resting and trying to recover and everything, especially from situations and stuff like that. So I feel like it's telling you to recover from the situation, and I feel like, it's because you've been, I feel like, just going through a lot where you're stressing about the situation. It's really weighing you on your mind. It's emotionally draining to you. I feel like it's like a vampire sucking the life out of you, you know? And then we have the little, flowers here, going down, and then we have also like a little dove here. So it's like that's also another like indicator of just like, once you rest, I feel like, you will come into a state of relaxation, even like I feel like clarity and understanding. So I feel like, you guys maybe need to work on meditating or doing things where they can help you to be at peace, maybe even physically resting, like going to sleep and everything, and just taking time to yourself to rejuvenate and everything with sleep. So yeah, try to rest. I feel like you need to, rest out on this, because I just see and feel a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety and stuff that is coming out with this situation. We got 5 of Wands here. So I see that there's a lot of chaos in this situation, or there has been a lot of chaos in this situation for some of you. If you are now in separation with this person, or if you have been in separation for some time with this person, I feel like there has been a lot of chaos, a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements, probably even sly, sneaky behavior, deception. There was a lot of this stuff, being at play and going on. I feel like maybe even currently, if you're in a relationship and everything with this person, I feel like there is a sense of like distress and fallback and like despair going on mentally and emotionally, because you guys have been through like some conflict, some confrontation. I don't really see so much sly or sneaky behavior. I feel like maybe for a small sum of you, there may potentially had been something that has been said out in the woodworks, or came out in the woodworks basically, about maybe some sly sneaky behavior that your significant other has maybe done, or it's just been brought to light and everything, and that's what's caused this confliction in the relationship, and it's just caused you to be in this like distress and this like sort of like chaos going on in and you feel guarded now. Especially like, look at this guy, he's holding like this baton or like this wand, whatever you want to call it, a staff, and it's like he's guarding his heart. And while all of these like foxes are jumping around, there's just so much going on in this picture. It looks so chaotic as well when you just look at this picture alone. So I feel like, as though it's like, yeah, you're going through this period now where it's like you need to go through a state of rest because of just all the stuff that's happening and going on, or has been happened and everything. Because for some of you, I feel like if you have been in separation from this person, I feel like you're coming, I feel like for some of you, this person may have came back to you for maybe a small sum of you, or maybe this is a message for certain people in particular and everything. But I feel like this person may have come back to you and you're still kind of stressed out because of the fact that you're not sure if you can trust this person, because a lot of this chaos and this deception and all this other stuff has happened and everything. And it's putting you in a period now where it's like you're not really sure, you're not really in a spot where you feel confident that you can really be reliant on this person. You can feel okay with this person, because I just feel this sense of like, uncertainty. This uncertainty with this person, because there was a lot of conflict, there was a lot of the deception, the lies, manipulation probably going on. So it's like you're not really sure. Now, if this is a I feel like, like a crush going on. I feel like there's a lot of high anxiety and things going on, because I feel like maybe there's just been like maybe some conflicts that have happened maybe over the course of like, you guys trying to get to know each other and everything, and you're just not sure, you're not too keen. Like, I feel like this is on a level of like, you guys probably went out on a couple of dates, or just something where it's like, you guys are just trying to get to know each other. Maybe this is a new type of love kind of thing. That's why I feel like it's more like on a crush level, because you guys are just trying to know each other, feel each other out. And it's like there may have been a little bit of confliction. Maybe I'm also feeling highly maybe to views, like, you guys had a lot of fights or disputes over views on life, or just disagreements on maybe with things with life stuff and everything. And there's just been some arguments going on there, and it's just been causing a lot of mental distraught on you. Okay. um yeah, okay. So I'm just making sure that, I got enough of the energies there. All right, so next thing we got is the Hermit here. Yeah, so I feel like, it's funny, because I feel like this is like also another card about talking about solitude, coming into solitude, also coming into your wise mind and everything, and being a wiseful person. So I feel like, all in all, even though, like I said, this all this stuff is going on or is happening and stuff like that, I feel like you need to focus on yourself. I feel like a lot of this is about self-love, focusing on yourself and everything. I feel like you shouldn't really, I know this is supposed to be about, how does this person feel about you, but I feel like this is more of advice that needs to be given to you in regards to the situation. I feel like more so we're going to figure out a little bit about the person at the end with these two cards being here, but I feel like genuinely, I feel like there's just been a lot going on in this situation, or has been going on, or had been going on in this situation and everything. And I feel like you need to kind of be the hermit and everything, and you need to kind of self-reflect, and just work on yourself, focus on yourself, give yourself the self-love that you personally need. And then maybe you'll figure it out from here or there about this person. Yeah, but definitely I feel like go into the hermit mode and everything. I feel like they're also going into hermit mode as well. I feel like this is also vice versa too. That they're going into hermit mode as well, because there's just a lot of this confrontation, a lot of this conflicts and everything. It's like they're over, and it's not like, well, I feel like it's like, yeah, like they're over analyzing, they're overthinking about, you know, basically where are they going to go from here. And I feel like, like I said, it's vice versa. It's like almost like a mirror. You're kind of thinking about, okay, where do we go from here and everything, because of all these conflicts and everything, especially if you guys have been um what do you call it, just recently getting back from separation from this person and everything. I feel like, yeah, it's telling you to also take time out and everything, so that you can get out of this stressful mentality and everything about this person. Because if you feel like they're worth it and everything, then, and you think that you could give them a chance and everything, then I think genuinely you should get over this and everything. Give them time to sort of talk, give time to see things through and everything. Like I said, go through a period of solitude and really think to yourself, do you think that this person is really worth it? Do you really feel that they're really worth it and everything, just besides the fact of this past stuff? Because I mean, certain people, they get back even despise this. Everybody has a history sometimes with a person. Sometimes people, they get back together and they had a history of this, a history of Five of Wands, like chaos, conflicts, fights, disputes. But you work it out in the end, and it's like, things get better. So I do believe in hope. If you feel, if that helps you to feel reassured in some way, that it could potentially happen. But it's up to you. If you really feel that, is this person really worth it? Should you really give this person a chance? Because some people, they just will be like, you know what, no, I don't want to waste my time. Bye, I'm done. I gave this a chance. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. So you figure out from there, and take that time out and everything. Take that solitude. I even feel like meditating. I'm feeling like strong, like, because I feel like for some of you, you may be into like meditation, yoga. Take that time out too, to go maybe hang out with friends, or go out and, visit a yoga studio, work out, something where, like I said, resting, or, somewhere where you can find clarity to the situation. You could be like, bam, I got my answer. I'm going to go through with it, or I'm not going to go through with it. Somewhere where you can, have your energy very high up there, and you can come up with that answer for yourself on if you can pursue this or not. Now, if this is a crush situation and everything, I feel like, yeah, like, they're thinking about it. They're still pondering on maybe, giving this situation a chance and everything, and that's why they're in hermit mode and everything, and that's why, things are happening. I mean, I feel like it's in all aspects and everything, whether you're in separation with this person, you're with this person, everything. I feel like either both parties, or one party in particular, they're in hermit mode and everything, to just self-reflect on, all this chaos, all this drama and everything, or it's revolving around all this chaos, all this drama that had happened and everything. And that's what is leading to a lot of this, mental space. I even feel like, yeah, like it's coming through, like, for some of you too, this could even be mutual. If you're in a relationship, this could be mutual feelings, that you both are feeling very distressed and distraught about this situation, because there's all this conflict going on. There was all this fighting and everything, all this bickering, commotion. And it's like, you don't want to be dabbling into all that. Who does? Who wants to? You know? And then we got the Death card in reverse. So I feel as though with the Death card in reverse, because with Death upright, it's just showing that it's like basically a period of transformation, basically renewing yourself, coming into a period of, transforming, of course, and I feel as though with it being reversed, I feel like, there is a halt on this transformation, because I feel like, there's parties here that are not certain, and when I mean by parties here, I mean, like, I'm saying, like, people who are, watching this reading, or maybe even people who are not watching this reading and stuff, and they're in a period where they feel like they don't even know if they can transform, if, like, this could even work out. I feel like it's 50-50 here. It could make or break, the situation and everything, because it's just like, it's like there's all this uncertainty, there's all these levels of like, you know just, yeah, like not knowing. And I feel like, what's really pointing at me the cards the most is these four swords and the 5 of wands. It's really pointing at me about this, like, having high stress and anxiety over the situation, and then all this confrontation going on. So I feel like that's what's really, being emphasized here, and it's being put into a point that you're going into hermit mode, or whether it be mutual or one or the other, and transformation can happen. Because it's like, yeah, sure, they're going inward and they're trying to, work, kind of think and reflect and everything, but they don't know yet. It's like they don't know if this transformation can happen. I feel like, for some of you, you feel like maybe this relationship can't work out and everything. For some of you, maybe just got recently in contact with this person, because of the fact that, you feel like maybe they haven't changed, maybe they haven't transformed, maybe they're starting to act a certain way where they're really showing you that, they haven't transformed. They're still their same old self and everything. And, sometimes it happens. There's certain people, sometimes they just don't change. They don't want to change their ways and everything. you know Okay. And then, last but not least, we have a Knight of Swords. So a Knight of Swords, it's always about a person coming in fast, coming in hot, bringing in a sense of clarity, or a sense of, like, sometimes I feel like judgment, or understanding on a situation. So I feel like, yeah, also I feel like, it's also another card about communication. So that's why I feel like, yeah, for some of you, this person may have came back and they communicated and they reciprocated their feelings and everything. Or I feel like, there's going to be this whole conversation. You're going to have this conversation. It's going to come fast. That's why I'm saying take the time to really, give yourself that clarity and stuff. And like I said, I'm gonna actually pull out some clarifiers, because at the end I am doing Romance Angel Oracle cards and everything, so we can get a little bit more insight, and maybe universe and spirits can give me a little bit more understanding on what you can do in the situation or whatever. I'll pull out maybe a few extra cards if I have to, because I feel like this is a really like 50-50 situation. Because like I said, I feel like there's a dynamic of, like, for some of you it's like just sort of like, you leave the situation, and then for others of you it's like the situation can seem to work out. So we'll try to figure that out and everything, with the Romance Angel cards and everything. But yeah, like, I feel like there's going to be a talk. There's going to be you guys are going to come into communication, of course. I feel like mainly in person. I feel like you guys may meet in a coffee shop, or you guys may make plans to, like I said, just basically to meet outside or meet at home, somewhere where you guys feel comfortable. And I feel like it's in a public setting where you guys may even have this sort of conversation in regards to, this whole confrontation, this whole conflict and everything, or, your fear of this conflict and everything. But it's going to be spoken. It's going to be out there and everything. But for right now, it's like, it seems like, everybody's just in a little bit of a hermit mode and everything. And, it's just, I feel like, take advantage of, this hermit phase right now, because, eventually, like I said, once they get out of it, they're going to be a Knight of Swords, and they're going to want to talk it out and everything. Yeah. So yeah. Especially if this is like a new relationship and everything, I feel like, yeah, you guys should definitely talk it out, because, it's crazy that it's like you're already starting like this. That's not really good. It's not really good at all. If you're crushing and you're starting like that, that's not good. Alright, so I'm gonna go pull out some Romance Angel cards for you guys. Alright. I'm gonna pull out some cards and everything, just to see what universe, angels, whoever you believe in, what they want to say in terms of the situation, to give you a little bit more guidance, or understanding, or whatever else I didn't say, just to wrap this whole thing up. Okay. All right, so we got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I feel like, this is why I feel like for some of you and everything, because I feel like this is going for some of you, like this person still feels very passionate for you and everything. And I feel like it's not just on a sexual sense, I feel like it's also on a very loving sense and everything. That's why I feel like, there's a percentage of you guys that, that's why I feel like it's half and half, that there's going to be a percentage of you guys that this will ultimately work out, because this person really cares about you and everything. So I feel like there's a potential that for some of you, this whole relationship can ultimately work. It can ultimately flourish and everything for um some of you. Yeah, look, we have heart to heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Again, that's why I said that I felt that, with the Knight of Swords, that you guys are gonna have this talk, you guys are gonna have this heart to heart conversation, and it's gonna either be that it's going to make or break the situation. It's going to make or break this situation, most definitely, because of this. But again, because I'm seeing this guy, like it looks like he's not, it's like she's preaching. She's preaching. He's not really looking. He's not really being attempted. That's why I feel like for some of you, that's why I'm saying it could either make or break. It could either be that they're going to hear you out and things are going to work out just fine, or it could either be that he's going to try to hear you out and he's going to be like, you know what, I'm good. Or, or she's going to try to hear you out and they'll be like, no, I'm good. Sorry, goodbye. Good day. All right. Yeah, so let's see if there's anything else that needs to be said. It needs to be brought into light right now. All right, and we got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So for some of you, this may be even like your twin flame or like your soulmate and everything. That's why I do feel the like the percentage here that things are ultimately going to work out in this connection, even though things are rough, even though things may be going on right now and stuff and everything. And oh, there's too many cards. Yeah, let's see what else, if anything. I'm just gonna pull out one more card for you guys, because like I said, I feel like it was such a 50-50 situation with the energies and everything. Oh, there's too many cards. I'm not taking that. Whoa, that is too many cards. I'm not taking that. No. Okay, so you know what? I'll take these two cards because I feel like again this has to do with the 50-50. That's why I said, oh yeah, I saw 2-2-2-2. Yeah, so of course, definitely, yeah, like I said, for some of you, it's your twin flame soulmate. We also have on the bottom of the deck, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you two together. So again, that just gives me another key element that this could be a soulmate twin flame connection and everything. And like I said, it's just on the rocks and everything right now. If you guys are still together, or if you guys are just getting to know each other, whatever, it's a little bit difficult, but like I said, work it out. But like I said, there's another some of you that I feel like is not gonna make it, which we got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And then we also got free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life. So I feel like, yeah, it's telling you to pay attention that, if this person, if they're just coming back into your life, if you really feel like they're no good and everything, then it's possibly like, universe or, spirit or somebody telling you, listen, they no good. Take this off. Take the blindfold off. Understand and come to the realization that you need to see that this is a red flag. This is, they're cautioning you, like, this person ain't no good, Or if you have to just back down from the situation, back down from the situation. You got to leave the situation and separate from this person. Leave the situation and separate from this person. And then we got free yourself and everything. We got free yourself here. And with the free yourself card, I always look at it as like the unicorn taking a stance, and it's going to jump over the fence and basically run wild within the forest. So it's like, yeah, that's why I also felt, again, like, go hang out with friends and, like I said, focus on yourself, work on yourself, give yourself self-love and everything. That's what you personally need. You need that self-love, that reassurance and everything. So, and this is despite, even this could go either way, both ways, even if this doesn't have to genuinely go towards the line of that you're ultimately not going to work it out with this person and everything. Even if you're going to work it out with this person, it's like jump over the fence, be free, hang out with friends, focus on yourself. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit hot over here. I turned off my fan because I wanted to make sure everybody hears the messages and everything, because my fan, it can be, it can run wild in here. It's like roaring air. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, so it's telling you to free yourself from the situation. Hang out with friends, start working with yourself, be in your own solitude afterwards and everything. I even feel like recover, for you guys. Make it your recovery time, because of the fact that, this is not going to work out. So again, like I said, that's how I got that whole 50-50 situation here. Like for some of you, I feel like it's very, very good. Like this is a twin flame soulmate connection. It will ultimately work out. It's just, you're going through a little bit of a tough time, or a little bit things are tough or hard, whatever, and stuff like that. And then for some of you, I feel like, you gotta let it go. Let that man go. Let that man go. Or let that woman go. Whatever the situation is, all right? However it best is fit for you. Okay? All right, my guys, or my dears, whatever you, all right, so that is pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it resonated with you guys. Have a good day. Bye, guys.